welcome back, welcome to my channel, and welcome to my flip through. This is the final flip through of the Creating with Jovi design team project share. That was a lot, wasn't it? So I was working with this for the month of April. We are now May 1st, if you can believe it. We're almost halfway through this year. So anyhow, I've been working on this journal. This journal I decided was going to mainly be a writing journal. So for the most part, what I did was to create a lot of writing space and put in a few extras. So let's get started. I had already shown you the way that the belly band works, right? It's belly band. These both go under. Okay, and then one goes under the top and over the bottom, and one goes under the bottom and over the top, kind of like closing a cardboard box. And now here's the thing. What I want to do is learn how to do. They're like a pocket. They become a pocket and then they come undone, and they're no longer a pocket. Have to research and find that video. Okay, so then this, I explained, was coffee dyed paper. And then we have this, as you guys know, was an envelope that went under here and here. Showed you that in the previous video. So we're just going to get down to the new stuff. Then I cut all of the ephemera. This one I glued to a parchment paper envelope scrap. So all of this goes in here. It's basically a loaded pocket. And then in here, this was just a piece of ledger paper and one of the pieces of ephemera from the kit, piece of book page. And then I made from the kit a mini notebook. So basically it's just a mini notebook with some of the ephemera on one of the pages. And then that slides down in there. Okay. Then this one, I haven't finished the journaling card, but this one will hold a journaling card. And then again, I cut some of the ephemera. This one, I made a fold down journaling spot, a fold out journaling spot, and then just placed them in here with a piece of the ephemera cut out right there. Okay, then this is just a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I took some of the ephemera and glued it on there for interest, so it's another journaling spot. There's some cool stuff. And same here, I just took a piece of the ephemera with a paper clip, and then on this one I made a little mini field notebook. So you just write your notes from the field in there. Okay, and then this one, same thing. It's just journaling space. Just places for you to journal. Okay, and then we're going to moving along. Here was another one of those belly bands, and I ran out of coffee dyed paper. So that's what's going to go in there. This one's slightly aged. It goes in here for writing space. And then in here will be another journaling card. And then this came from a book that I just recently, I can't remember who did the video on it now. But anyhow, it's just for interest. Just to give the page a little, I don't know, maybe you'll look at it and be inspired to write something about it. Just don't know. Same here. And then this one I glued to a piece of copy dyed paper. It's in there. And one of these I had put, maybe it was this other one. This was just a picture out of Birds and Blooms, and then I put the bird nest there just for interest. One of these I already did. Was it this one? Yeah, I did a journaling card for that one. I was telling you I was going to put one in there, but I already had. My bad. Okay, so now we're back here. I love this page. Journaling card in here. That's the one I hadn't put the journaling card in yet. And then more journaling space, copy dyed paper. That goes in here. Same thing here. I just dyed the paper and folded it up. Put part of the ephemera on the front. And then same here. Just took a piece of the paper and made a journaling space. And then one of those out of that book. I'm probably going to wind up ordering several of those books over time. It is, the paper feels great. I love it. Anyhow, that's from the book. And then here I need to put a piece of copy dyed paper. But again, I ran out. So I will put one in there tomorrow. You know what? Maybe I'll just do this. Let's do this. Then I can come back later and add some other stuff to it. But isn't this just the coolest digital? So that was my April project. Lots of writing space. Lots of fun. And so I'll put the link to Jovi's channel in the description box, and then you can just go over and have a look at what her design team does. And again, lots of fun on this one. I really enjoyed this one. So let me introduce you. This was the final flip of this one. Let me introduce you to our May project. I am right now printing the ephemera. And I'm getting, let me make sure, 4, 3, 4. This was a beautiful kit too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. All right, so there's 10 journal pages and 4 ephemera pages. And the ephemera pages are what I'm printing out now. And let me tell you guys, this is an adorable, adorable. BB's Whimsical Forest is the name of it. And this is what we'll be working on for the month of May. If you decide you want to purchase the digital kit, the information again will be in the description box, and I hope you do. I've got the actual journal together, and what we'll be working on together is the ephemera. All right, so there's page 1. Get this. I'm not doing them in any random order, and I did spray the back just with alcohol inks so that they are not solid white. Look at that. Isn't that cute? BB's Whimsical Forest. Love it. So what inspired me was I had a particular... Okay, so I went shopping in Jovi's shop. That's what I did. I went shopping looking at what I might want to do next. And I saw this digital, this kit, and I said to myself, there's something I have been wanting to do for years, and I have not done it. Now is the time. So I asked her if I could please work with this kit for the month of May, and she said yes. And then I asked her if it would be okay if I did this particular specific project, and she said yes, that would be okay. So with this adorable digital kit, I'm going to introduce you to the first time I've ever actually completed a project of this type. I've done a few videos saying I was going to do it. I've done a few videos getting the covers sort of done and then just put it away and not finish it. So in the month of May with you guys, I will be making personal history, and we are making a ginormous 3-inch spine, 4 signature little golden book almost. This is actually a Walt Disney production book, Walt Disney book, but it's close. It's got the mouse family. We got Mickey and Minnie, and I don't remember their little names, but I think they're nephews to Mickey. All right, so without further ado, look at this. Okay, so we have, this is Jovi's page, and I bought this trim at Walmart. I wanted it to be huge, and it's going to be huge. So what I'm going to do with the ephemera is on these blank pages is where I will be putting the ephemera. And the story's complete. You just have to get through some of the digital pages in order to reach the journal. And when I dismantled this, I Frankensteined the papers together, and I'll show you how I did that when we get there. So each one of these left side pages has a right side coffee dye page. And I'll show you one of those like this. See the seam? It's not noticeable in some of them, and some of them it is. Okay, so this is that one page in Jovi's digital. I should show you as we go through. They're not in order, but see, here is this is let me get to it. Maybe once I find it, it'll be easier to keep it in order. I printed an extra set so I could show it to you, and I'll also use it for ephemera and other makes. Okay, so I'll show you why here in just a second. Well, goodness gracious. There it is. Okay, so this is this page. This is this little guy. And then on the back is the squirrel. Alright. And then we have regular book. And then we have the tree house, which is this one. And then we have the Mama Deer with the family on the left side. That's this one. No, not that one. It's a little different than that. It's this one. This one. This one. Okay. So you can see I just used parts, and then that's the little raccoon. That's the little critter family. Where'd they go? That's these guys with the little sleeping fox. So cute. And then we have the coffee page. Okay, and then this is all the back sides of the papers you've already seen. And then we're going into the second signature. And some of these are repeats. See, that was the little squirrel on that other page. You've seen that. Okay, we're getting to a brand new signature. You've seen that one. Okay, that's this one. When I printed this out on canvas, my original idea was to do a spine with the canvas, but it wasn't working out because my book is taller than what I could print it. So we went with a different way. And then that one is these guys. And then this one is this one. And these are, of course, the back sides. So we will be making things and then putting them in the book, or I'll make them on camera, but you won't see them. Okay, this guy, you won't see them until they actually go into the journal. I mean, you won't see the journal again until we're done making all the ephemera. I'll get that spit out right here in a minute. So you can see, looking at the story, how this fit perfectly. It just fit. Okay, these you've already seen. You've already seen. These are the back sides. Perfect. So there it is. And I absolutely I fell in love, especially when I realized how it looks this way. Isn't that just adorable? I absolutely love it. So I hope you liked the final flip through. I hope you like what you see with the picnic in the woods and the digital, Jovi's digital, which is BB's whimsical woods. I'll spit it out here in a minute. Let me get the actual correct name so you guys can. It is BB's Whimsical Forest, not Woods. I don't know why I kept saying because Woods. Okay, BB's Whimsical Forest, and I'm going to shorten my bow a little because earlier, which one was the longest? That one. Earlier, I had made the cutest bow with this, and I really want to do a good job because Jovi is trusting us with her digitals, and I want to make sure I don't let her down. So again, the information will be in the description, so you can go and get yourself this kit and work along with us. And I'm excited to see what everybody else will be making. So guys, stay tuned, stay with me, and follow me for the next video over there. Next video.